down here in Texas for opening morning of turkey season, and man, we're excited. We had a pretty busy spring. Didn't get to get out into the woods into some other states that had earlier seasons just due to some other obligations, but we're here opening morning. Just heard a couple gobbles off the roost, and we're about to go get set up and chase some birds. Cut through this creek bottom. Those kind of sound like jakes, but they're close. They're right behind us. Cut through this creek bottom, and then we'll go here on this edge and set up. And we hit a couple calls and maybe try to pull them down. Set up pretty quick. We had a couple birds coming off the roost, pretty much right on top of us, and we set up in this little bit of an open meadow, but as soon as they hit the ground, dead silent. We didn't hear them at all after that, so I don't know if they already got with some hens, or maybe went a different direction, but it's a little bit windy this morning, so it's going to be a little harder to hear kind of where they're at, but it's part of hunting. Beautiful morning, opening weekend, so we're going to keep after it. I don't know. Say we keep working that way. He was definitely working away from us, so we'll just keep walking that way. Came off that roost and then he was east. That's got to be fresh from this morning, I would think. Those are big tracks too. Alright, we were just walking and we knew we heard some gobbles a second ago. But we didn't know what direction because of this wind, but we just kind of stood still for a little bit and let it get low. They're busting off like crazy right here, so we're about to make a move. We've been running and gunning pretty much all day. Took a little break for lunch and then went right back out at like 1 o'clock. So it was pretty hot today. We got a little bit of clouds coming in and we still got a pretty strong wind, so it's keeping us a little cooler, but it's making the hunting definitely a lot harder. So we've had really close encounters, just haven't been able to get really good footage of them. You know, it's happening so quick, and then by the time we get set up, start getting them to respond and gobble, they just turn the other way, follow a live hen or something. So we're getting set up for the evening. We're going to kind of sit over this field, have a couple decoys in front of us, and with this wind, just kind of wait and see what happens. Just do a couple yelps here and there every 15, 20, 30 minutes or so, and let them know we're here, but we're really just going to kind of hope they come to us. So we'll see. super close encounter with a nice tom. Probably got him to like 50 yards, but he looped back behind us instead of coming out in front of us to the decoys. So we didn't really get a shot the way Sam would have had to shoot. He would have had to kind of shoot past Clay. We just weren't going to risk it, but we got some crazy clouds moving in, and just like a rolling thunder. I looked on the radar. It doesn't look like there's any precipitation, but we're going to keep our eye on it. Hopefully it doesn't end our hunt early, but we're not going to risk it if it gets kind of sketchy, so we're going to keep sitting it out. We got birds all around us. This thunder's making them gobble like crazy, so hopefully we can get it done, even if a storm comes in, maybe beforehand, before it gets bad. We had a big storm roll through last night. I don't know how it's going to affect the birds, but we're getting set up right now. We kind of got gobbles in every direction, and we're setting up in a similar spot we did yesterday morning, and hopefully here soon we'll have birds on the ground, but they're definitely all around us, so hopefully we can get it done on day 2. Dude. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. What a freaking hunt. We got down in this creek bottom and we saw those birds. We saw that one big tom. I think that's the one that was just walking away that Sam maybe grabbed a clip of. He bred a hen and I was like, well, crap. He's probably not going to be too interested anymore in breeding. So all the other hens, all the other jakes, but what I don't even know how to explain what happened. There was birds everywhere this morning. They were gobbling like crazy. And then they stopped once they got on the ground, of course. And we didn't really know what was going on. It took them like an hour or so to get out into the field that we were hunting.
Dude. Oh my goodness. Well, I saw the jake come out of the...
So we had this little jake come out of the cut and he kept working through. We got good footage of him.
We were watching him for like 5 minutes and then I see him kind of pick his head up and he's looking this direction where I shot. And I see the two big gobblers come out and they start hitting up on the decoys right here. But we're all the way over here. We can't even see them.
Yeah, we couldn't even get footage. You could probably hear it in the film, just pop, 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 pop. But couldn't even see it because it's so thick where we crawled into this creek bottom. But I'm glad we did. This hen came and snuck up behind us. I thought she busted us. I thought the hunt was over.
I thought so too.
But I think the toms were so distracted by the they were so distracted by the decoys that they didn't care that hen ran off. So awesome morning. We're gonna go get this bird, get some good pictures, and then probably go hunt for a little bit more and see if we can stir another one up before, you know, lunchtime or so. But one down, opening weekend.
Take a look at the spurs.
Oh yeah, they're all worn down. Look how worn down they are.
Yeah. Dude, this is a great bird.
Full fan? Nice.
Might be missing a couple. But dude, oh my goodness. That's a good beard.
Pull that beard out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude.
I can't believe, I don't even know. I had a window probably about just a little triangle size. And when he came walking, we could hear him hitting the decoys. And this one was in the front. And there was another good bird behind him too. But there was 3 birds that were right here when I shot, but that jake had already moved on. So I think 3 came out.
3 big ones?
I think it was the middle one was like a smaller, like maybe a mature jake. But I thought the one behind me, or behind him, saw me. But once I had the shot and he was in the opening, then it was wraps from there.
Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah.